Hello Gemini and welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot. Today we will be doing the monthly reading. It's for February and let's see what this month has in store for Gemini. I will take out a card for each week and we will clarify that, get more information from the tarot with respect to it. So this is your first week card, second week of February, third week of February, and the last week of February. So what do you start this month with, Gemini? Simplifying your life. I cherish the simple pleasures of life. It's also about, doing away with things primarily which you do not need, sifting through things, cleaning up things, taking stock of, what you want, what you don't want, what really is, outgrown. Its a use and utility. You don't want to keep all of that. So you're keeping it simple that I want this, I don't want this, that kind of an energy during the first week of February for you. Let's see a little more. And other than that also, keeping things very simple for yourself. It's like if she's wearing very simple clothes, so you couldn't be, bothered too much about things in the first week of February. Just the basic stuff is going to be your concern. Four of Cups, Ten of Wands, Nine of Swords. So really, putting an end to things because you seem to be under a little bit of stress, anxiety, burden, and you're like, these things don't make me happy. What is it that, which is, crowding my mind? What is it that is making me so anxious? What is it that, sorry for that, what is it that is making me unhappy, which is causing a burden, which is like, spending so much time, effort, maintaining things which I might use, might not use. So this is the Four of Cups, that emotional energy. This kind of things, these thoughts, they're also draining you, that why are you doing things, and why are you doing so many things. So that's going to be a bit of a wake-up call for you, that let me clear this clutter. Let me just sort out, what is it that I want and what is it that I don't want, and I'm going to keep things which make me happy, because there is no point spending time and energy in maintaining so much when I probably don't need it or use it. So that's that emotional heaviness on you, which is causing this kind of anxiety, like, and a little burden on your mind, that why am I dealing with so much stuff? Is it really, do I really need all of it? Do I really want all of it? So it's a good time to dive into it, sort it out, and keep what you feel is required and just do away with that. So that kind of, clutter clearing, whether it is emotional, physical, energetic, is going to be happening in the first week for you. And they're all interconnected. The moment your mind is at peace, you will realize that in your environment also, you've taken a good look at what you want to keep and what you want to give away. Everything, happens at the physical level as well. So you could be going through, that clearing up your emotions as well, and then you'll say that, all right, let me also just, sort out a few things around me, and then you will see, you'll reach that decision. What is it that you want and what is it that you don't want? Awakening ancient wisdom. This kind of, clearing up and keeping life simple for yourself is also going to, is also going to open up a certain amount of wisdom for you, certain kind of wisdom for you, because when we keep ourselves, layered with a lot of, unnecessary stuff, what is, the core energy at which is beneath these layers, it is not able to come up because it's just covered by one layer, second layer, third layer. You start removing all of this clutter, and then you see, the wisdom which lies in your energy bodies, wisdom which lies in your chakras, all starts coming up, because you've done away with unnecessary stuff which was more of a burden for you. It wasn't doing you any good, and now that you've got rid of it, now you get it, step into that light energy that, which is telling you, guiding you for the next course. Four of Swords, Knight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. That is, you could be feeling a little, held back, unable to move, because of all these layers, and all that extra stuff which was around you. And the moment you start clearing up, you will feel that you're leaving away, sorry, moving away, from everything which held you back, because, energetically it was suppressing your chakras, it was suppressing that inner energy which could not find an expression, because it was wrapped up in so much emotional, like energetic clutter, maybe physical also. So the moment you start clearing it, you'll realize that, what held you down, this dragon is held down, tied up, and it's got swords all over, one in its mouth also, it can't close its mouth, it can't open its mouth, right? How painful is that? And here the Knight of Cups also, not a card of movement, just standing there, feeling a little stuck in emotions and feelings. All of that, you're leaving behind with the Eight of Cups, just simply by clearing out things and being very clear what you want to keep and what you don't want to keep. And here also that ancient wisdom is going to be awakened, that, what is it that I'm really wanting for myself, what is it that I really need to move towards. And to move towards something, you need to release the past baggage, which you will be doing and figuring out in the first 2 weeks of February, Gemini. Let's proceed to the third week. You have emerging into grace. So coming out of, all this stuck energy where you were like things were not moving, nothing was happening, just kind of, you felt you were just sinking, going down deeper, 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 and having, hit rock bottom, you realize you got to take things in your hands, do all the clearing up, understand a few things, and then start coming up to the surface. What is this about? Knight of Swords. You'll come up really quickly, you're like really going to leave this very, very fast. Strength card and the Empress. Then, as you leave this and you're ready to, charge ahead, you're going to, come onto the surface really, really quickly. You will figure out that, you have it in you. That's what you'll realize, that you have it in you, that even though, in the past you felt like this and you felt that, what things weren't moving, but you have built a lot of strength for yourself, to come out of this kind of a phase. You have it in you, the mental strength, emotional strength, physical strength to deal with all of this, and to nurture yourself now with everything which is positive, everything which is beautiful, and everything which is nourishing as well as nurturing. This is what you're running towards, strength as well as the Empress energy is all about abundance, prosperity, feeling good, and gratitude. The gratitude we all have towards nature and Mother Earth for providing us everything. That is what you will also realize emerging into grace. That's the spirit of gratitude, the spirit of appreciating, the natural forces looking after you, guiding you, and that sense of, I just get that word overwhelmed. You will feel overwhelmed, that even in the darkest of times, you are being supported. How to deal with that and got the support to come out of it. That is the kind of vibe you will be experiencing, and as a result, building spiritual strength as well, spiritual muscle as well, that we are never left by ourselves. We might feel it physically, but in the unseen realm, the energies are always around us, looking after us when we've hit rock bottom and helping us to come out of it also. I think that is the kind of grace you will also emerge into, other than the physical aspect and the mental aspect where you feel good, but you'll understand how the universe has been keeping an eye on you constantly. Gemini, you'll feel that. Towards the end of the month, you have embarking on an adventure. So you're coming out into, reaching the surface, and there you're all set to start something brand new for yourself. And it's an adventure. It's going to be something, which is a little more thrilling and exciting. Let's see. Three of Swords. Well, this is when you leave this, all the hurt which you have been holding in your heart, that is something I think you're going to leave behind, because you understand a few things, because of this ancient wisdom which is, going to get revealed for you. You will understand a lot of patterns for yourself, and thereby you're going to leave all that sadness which you have experienced, Gemini. You're going to leave that behind and you're going to move forward. Seven of Cups and the Hermit. This is the card of stepping out of darkness, right? You could be a little confused about what is it you want for some of you, but I feel for most of you now, you are going to follow, where your heart has always been. That's the Eight of Cups energy as well. Finally you have arranged and done whatever was supposed to be done, and now you're free of this. You're leaving it behind and moving forward, where you're moving forward to what really calls out to you. You're not choosing things which hurt your heart. This is what you've left behind. This is the Hermit. It's left a lot of things behind, the unpleasantness behind. Not just leaving it behind, but experiencing it, understanding it, and then moving away from it. Light, happy, just like this hot air balloon, and on to a new beginning. Okay. So let me get you some guidance. Let's see what more guidance can we give Gemini. You're ready to start on a new journey, but what that new journey is, probably like with the Seven of Cups, you all have something in your mind that this is what I would like to do. So you have that freedom, to think about all of that. Where in the past you were busy, dealing with that 3D stuff and duties, responsibilities which were just not getting over and were pulling you down. Now that you're free of that, now you're free to explore what is the next adventure you want. Some of you already know probably what it is. Some of you now have the time to explore all of that. What is it that I want to move on to? Okay, so what guidance can we give Gemini? Dragonfly, illusion. You know who you really are. Okay, so it's time to really pursue what you have always wanted to pursue. Eight of Cups over here. There is nothing more of the past which can hold you back, which you can which is going to tie you down. Now you're free to fly and to explore that. What is it? I know it. I mean, it's like Gemini saying that I know what I really want, what I want to become, what I want to be, how I want to express myself. You have that lightness, the dragonfly, to just explore everything, embarking on an adventure. You're free from all what held you back. Okay, so with that, I'll wrap up your reading, Gemini. Thank you for watching.